peeps, welcome to another vlog. Today we're gonna actually be going out to the exact same coffee shop as the last vlog. We went through the inspection phase, everything was a-okay, which I'm super proud of because that roughing above the ground was all done by me. Dad's gotta give me a raise soon, I can feel it. But everything's going well there. What we have to do is go into the finishing stage. So now we're gonna start bringing in toilets and vanities and faucets, putting them all together, hooking them up to their primers and whatever else we have to do to make sure that the next inspection phase goes a-okay. Peeps, if you haven't already done so, I created an Instagram account just for my plumbing channel here on YouTube. So go to Molotov_plumbing on Instagram. That way you can keep up to date of when I upload, but you could also see the jobs that I do from a day-to-day basis, the ones that I don't get to vlog. So that way you guys know what I'm doing every day. Alrighty peeps, heading out to the job site. Just wanted to show you guys quickly what I had purchased from Home Depot. I got this fancy little DeWalt bit right here. Looks just like that. This guy right here. This guy is actually an angular drill. Proved to be really useful. My dad and I were at a job site one time and we had to drill something from behind a wall. So here's your wall. I'm facing it this way. I have to get a screw to go in this way. So it's really difficult to do that if you can't actually get your drill to go up against whatever is behind it. So what we ended up doing was my dad had one of those and he just showed me that he went in really easy and put in this screw, and I was like, dude, that is a perfect tool. So I had to go out and I had to get one. On a secondary note, I am doing a giveaway, peeps, for the holiday season. I'm giving away 10 free shirts to my subscribers out there. If you didn't see the video before this, all the rules are applied there. Find out how to get your name in the draw because I'd love to get a shirt out to you if you can. I just want to give you guys something in exchange for all the support you've been giving me because you guys are awesome. Peeps, I wanted to jump into the studio really quickly because I ended up doing a rough-in for this video right here because the part where we were doing the finishing didn't have the right fixtures basically that we needed in order to fit the correct spaces. Those sinks that I ended up putting in were actually too large for the spaces, so we had to go in another day and get the correct fixtures to do them. So I need to jump in and show you something on the whiteboard here so that the rest of the rough-in and the video makes sense to you because I'm installing and roughing in a Grease Interceptor. So for those of you that don't know, Grease Interceptors are devices we have to install to collect as much grease as possible before the water goes into the city. These are usually done in coffee shops and restaurants. According to code, Grease Interceptor is required wherever food is cooked, prepared, or processed. Only the fixtures discharging grease, fats, and cooking oils shall discharge into the interceptor. So this here is a drawing of what a grease interceptor looks like and how it's basically installed. So what you have here is you have a double compartment sink which will go into a trap, and as you move along this drainage pipe, it's going to have its own vent protecting the trap here because you don't want it to siphon. You want to make sure that there is a trap seal on it and that it's not in any danger. So you put that vent upwards above flood level rim and you run it across. And as you go to the inlet of the interceptor, the inlet requires a vent for the grease interceptor. It's called an airbound vent, and it comes up to a cleanout as well. A cleanout is installed for this fixture because there's a lot of oil and grease going into the system, and a lot of times the vent itself will block up, so you have to throw in a snake, or a plumber will have to come in and throw in a snake and make sure that it's cleaned from time to time so that it gets the amount of air that it needs for water to pass through it correctly. And then you have your grease interceptor, which the water will flow through with the baffles and will leave all the sludge behind, and then it goes through the outlet. Now on the outlet pipe of the grease interceptor, you require another cleanout for cleaning purposes. Grease is one of those elements in plumbing that is very smelly, very gross, and clogs up and is pretty nasty stuff. A lot of times you have to go in with a power washer to clean out those pipes because just snaking it won't do the job. And then once you pass the cleanout, you have an anti-siphon vent, which I wrote over here. And this anti-siphon vent basically makes sure that the water that's inside the grease interceptor does not all get pulled out at one point. You have to make sure there is enough air in the system to leave the water behind and to leave as much grease behind as possible as well, because you want the grease to settle at the bottom of the grease interceptor so that somebody can come in, open it up, and clean it from time to time, rather than the grease going all the way into the sewers. Now let's get back to the rough-in. Alrighty peeps, we are officially done the rough-in, just the venting and drainage system for the sink and the grease interceptor. Take a look. So this first vent coming in here is going to be for the actual trap. That's going to make sure that the trap gets enough air to drain correctly. The second vent is going to be for the inlet of the interceptor. So the vent is going to go up, going to have a clean out at the top, and it's going to continue on into the venting system upwards like so. Then the interceptor is going to run along this way, and it's going to go right into this guy right here as a drain. The vertical part on top of the drain is the vent for the outlet of the interceptor, and he comes up here, goes back into the vent and goes all the way up. So peeps, that was how a grease interceptor works. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys like the whole drawing the fixture part in it, because it's the first time I'm trying it. If you want to see more of that, I'll definitely do it. Just gotta know if that's something you guys are into. So peeps, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Kenny Molotov, guys. Peace, baby.